Yo, what's up guys? Jesse LaFlair here from LaFlairParkour and Team Tempest, coming to you from the world famous Tempest Freerunning Academy. I am bringing you a tutorial on the knee giant, a fun trick that you can somehow mix up into your movement and just have a good time with. When I first got these, I was super stoked because it's just, honestly, it just feels good, and it's kind of a good mental way to learn to flip and maybe even just understanding giants in the future. I don't know. But here it is. Woo! Whoa! 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 So now when I learned this trick, I was actually in a park in Queens. I think I saw Oleg or saw someone do it back in the day, and I just wanted to get back around it. It seemed like a really hard thing to do, and it took me a little while to figure out the physics of getting back on top. Now, to fall down is not that difficult, but there are some safety things that you need to do. Like, make sure that when you do fall, your heels are hugged to your butt. You don't want to start here mid-leg. When you go into the knee giant, what I like to do is, first off, I like to make sure my hands are already kind of back. A lot of people start here, and it creates this drag all the way through. What I like to do is give myself a little bit of a boost so that I can essentially throw myself back. But before I do that, I start my wrists already kind of cranked back, then I shove my butt back and out, putting the bar right behind my knees so that there is no fall or slide. A lot of people do this, start here, and then right when they go, it clunks into it. And we don't want to do that. Okay? So, when we do it, hands are tweaked back a little bit. You're gonna get a good grip and pull yourself back. You're going to slide your butt back and up, not down and in to this groove, but actually get a little bit more height out of your butt, and then start to throw your head and chest back. Why we do that is so that we can create height and drag up here. So as we go to the bottom, we're all the way extended. We're allowing our chest and hips to be tight so that we're not opening up and kind of plunking down at the bottom and hurting the back of our legs. We're then coming back up. We'll talk about that in a second, but check it out. So this is what it looks like. Hands are cranked. I'm gonna lift my butt up and back, going to the inside of my knees, and then I'm going to throw my head back. Here we go. Here. Okay. So, now that we did that, I got so dizzy from doing too many of these. We need to keep in mind that our heels are going to be pulled to our butt. What that does is it creates this grip, okay? When we're here, if our legs are loose, we're just gonna literally fall off and land directly on our head. And we do not want to do that, okay? So pull the heel to the butt. It'll create a nice tight grip on the rail here, and then we'll come back around. So getting back up is definitely a bit of a challenge. What we need to understand, just like any flip we do, the more open we are, or the longer we are, the slower our rotation is gonna be. But what we're doing on this knee giant is creating a wide swing of energy to come down and around, and then right when we get towards the bottom or start to come back up, we need to pull it all in. The way we're gonna do that is by pulling our chest to our knees and our butt to our heels, okay? So it looks like this. This is as long as you can get with your hands still on the bar. Now keep in mind, you can also do knee giants without your hands on the bar. It's a little bit more advanced, but let's start here. So we stay long until we start to come back up, and then we need to pull our chest to our knees and our heels to our butt even more. Then when we do this, when we start to get this swing, you'll see that, that as I swing back, I'm going to go wide, okay? Check it out. We push, go wide, get tight. And then we need to open up to stop that crazy momentum. Here we go. Okay? Nice. We go wide, tight, open. Now, you're gonna also see, I don't know if you just caught that, instead of having the bar here when I finish, I slide it to my butt, because that stops me. And if I really needed to bail on this, I could always go knee giant, whoa, dash.
And that's your knee giant tutorial. Thanks for watching, guys. Please like, share, subscribe, and keep in mind this is the 12 days of tutorials. So happy holidays. Check back tomorrow for the next tutorial. Peace out, everybody. What time is it? 4 a.m.